Sorry about that, ran out of tape here. I had a video. We were putting in the drum here, so we're going to come up here a little bit. Try to make them the same length. And we're going to come down. Actually, let me redo that. That doesn't look right to me. We're going to have, let me think this one over a little bit. If I had it more at an angle, it would be coming behind here, right? So let's do this. And we'll do it right next to it. Right next to his hand, right there. Okay? Alright, so that's how I'm going to do it. It's going to sit underneath there. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to round this drum off. So that's going to be kind of interesting. So you have to think of it being not straight and rounded. It's got to be this way at an angle and rounded. So let's round this off a little bit. Take off this hard edge corner and, you know, just kind of round it off a little bit. Good. Now it's rounded up a little bit. That's what I wanted. We'll do a lot more detail on that as we get to it. Next thing I'm going to do is separate that hand, and we're going to have that just turn. Okay, up here too, we're just going to have it turned. We're going to have a sleeve here. We're going to put that in. Alright. Spray it a little bit just to make it a little easier. Get another knife here. Might be a little bit sharper. I left my my strop in the car. I went to our meeting last night. Lancaster meeting. Alright, good. And we're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to follow the edge of that. We're going to have to fix that tad there. And this is going to go down. It's holding the piece. I give it a sleeve here. And we're just going to go in. We're going to round this off. For the arm, we're going to kind of blend everything in. Worry about the folds of the arm later. We're just trying to alright. Right here where the hand goes underneath, you need to bring that out just a little bit. So it's sticking out underneath there a little bit more. And the same thing there. We'll worry about putting the sticks in a little bit here. I'm just going to round this off. I'm getting rid of all the hard edges and stuff here. I'm going to make that a little more distinct right there. Put a little deeper V-cut. Finish that off a little bit more. Alright, same thing over here. We're going to do the same thing. Those little V-cuts at the end, like what I'm doing, add some depth to it. We talked about that before. I'm just going to bring this robe down a little more underneath that drum. Alright, because we want the drum to be the focal point, kind of the carving, along with his, you know, with his hands and such. Alright, we're going to bring this up and around. We're going to put little folds here and there when we get to that point. I'm just getting rid of all the rough stuff, because if you don't get rid of those rough edges, the painting's going to be kind of weird, because wherever it's rough, it's going to soak up the paint even more. And I use washes, which is a mixture of water and acrylic paints, which is a water base, when I paint my items, my carvings. And alright, he's coming along alright. I'm not real happy with the hat right here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this down a little bit more. Okay. Just a tad more. Yeah. Alright, that's a little better. If you're not happy with the way something is, you just go back and recut it. You have to be kind of brave enough that if it doesn't work out to your expectations, that you don't get upset with it. You kind of just figure out another thing, you know, another way of carving it. That looks much better. Yeah. I'm going to have a couple folds in this hat there. Yeah. It's a little hat. It's not one of the big ones like the shepherds have on. Okay. You can always make that a little deeper where the, as you know, their head, you know, the head isn't that big on this boy. You know, you trim it down a little bit. It's okay. And trucks are going by like crazy today. They must be building out behind us. It's a very busy